Ours was the first revolution in the history of mankind that truly reversed the course of government, and with three little words: we the people.
We the people.
We the people.
We the people
of the United States.
In order to form a more perfect union.
Establish justice.
Ensure domestic tranquility.
Provide for the common defense.
Promote the general welfare.
And secure the blessings of liberty.
To ourselves and our posterity.
Do ordain and establish this Constitution.
For the United States of America.
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 A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love. All of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Wear a condom? We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what-the-f moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this Valentine's Day 2022. I'm I'm Ice, your host, and I got, of course, Mo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, did you see the Super Bowl last night with that halftime show? Damn.
Oh, I was reminiscing, like,
no, man, exactly. Who was not throwing their back out or grooving on this stuff? Holy crap.
boomers.
But see that, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started with the boomer. You know, here's the thing that pisses me off about that whole about all the boomers and boomerangs and all that. Mm-hmm. Man, did you people just like to bitch just to bitch? These are the same guys that were bumping these tunes, and I was like, this is probably one of the best freaking one of the best. Okay, look, there was Prince. That was a good halftime. There was freaking Michael Jackson. You know, and then of course there was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson with the boob incident, right? Mm-hmm. And holy crap, people were just getting so freaking mad over something. I mean, I'm sorry. As soon as I saw all the all the lineup happening and the music coming, man, who was not bumping?
Snoop doing,
Snoop.
Like, I can't dance like Snoop, but
Oh man, it was just I was just like freaking, that's right. I was like jamming. This was some good tunes. There was some of the nostalgia there that it was just like really, everyone's getting mad and upset. Why? I mean, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I just had to play some tunes there. I thought it was cool as shit. Probably going to get zucked for that.
Yeah, probably. But, I'll throw them a nasty letter.
It was okay, now look, as unfortunate as the game went, we didn't...
It was heartbreaking.
Our team didn't win. Well, actually, not my team, but the team that I was rooting for did not win.
My team did not win.
That's right. Your team didn't win. So I thought it was a great. Show. I thought it was a good game. There was individuals that were, just everyone, just I don't know. It just seemed like it was a good time. It was just good vibing.
It was. I mean, it was a good game. I'm still representing.
So, is that a White Claw Cincy? Is that a Bengals White Claw?
Look at it. Like one of my girls from the boutique made this.
Oh wow! Look at that! Isn't that freaking?
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
So if you're in New Richmond, go to East Side Boutique, like in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not thinking about
shameless plug.
I'm about to say why you poking some stuff like that, but so anyways, good game. Good scoring. There was some tense moments again. It was just a good, just a good game. It was just really, it was fun. It was like I said, as soon as the halftime show started, everybody was just going like, I was like, yeah, everyone's like, yeah. And then I see in social media, everyone getting mad, starting to throw up all their stuff about how bad it was and this what kind of halftime show is this, and this is not for children's, and how could you say this? I just like, get over yourself. I was like, I liked it. I just thought it was great. Everyone else, throwing the comments in there. Everyone had good. The memes, of course. Didn't expect to see the.
They've been great.
I did not expect to see
inflation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had 50 Cent in there, and I'm gonna tell you what. He's rocking the dad bod. There's nothing wrong with that. There's
no. I mean, look at him. He was rocking the dad bod too.
Yeah, everyone was dad. It was like everyone's like in their upper 40s and 50s and shit singing, and you were expecting some of this. Come on. Anybody who was complaining, I guarantee it. They were bumping that stuff when they were younger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of.
I was kind of upset that they did not win. I was hoping they would win, It would have been a great week. Then I got my surgery that's tomorrow. That would have been great to have known that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, go ahead. What's going on with that? You might as well just open up the can of worms.
Can of worms. Anyways, like a few weeks ago, we've talked about it on air here. You guys will probably not see me on air for at least 6 weeks. Tomorrow, and then I'm having a preventative bilateral mastectomy tomorrow. So the reason why you see all this cleavage is mainly so it's my last day with them. Okay, before they go. So yeah, I just wanted to show them off one more time. Anyways, the reason why I'm having the surgery is I have the cancer gene. Several family members, like direct family members on both sides, have breast cancer, and this is my way of just kind of taking care of it before it even happens. I'm excited because they're going to take the fats from my belly and make me some new tatas. I will literally have the body I had before I had kids. However, I wish I could have the bladder that I had before I had kids. So anyways, I know Spanky, and then we'll probably most likely keep everyone updated on our Facebook page on how everything goes. And I do, if you're in the Cincinnati area right now, I have it's called a meal train. It's a link. You can sign up to bring meals to help, me and the family out, so I don't have to cook. Because the recovery to this is going to be long and hard. I'll be in the hospital for almost a week. Then I can't bend over. I can't lift anything. The only thing I can do is walk. And thankfully, so far, between the nation and all of my friends and family, everybody has been so supportive and helpful. And sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, you're doing something that's it's prevented. We got your back, man.
Oh, I know. But I'm so happy that I have y'all, and I love y'all. I just want to say I love y'all for the surgery.
So we love you too. I mean, it was it's something like a decision like that is not a difficult. It's not an easy decision to make. You know what I mean? It's a pretty difficult decision.
No, it is not. It's like, okay, do I cut my tits off? Do I not? Do I?
That's understandable. I mean, I as a matter of fact, there's some. I'd rather have you be prevented about it than you know what I mean. That's the you know what I mean. So we everyone's throwing support in the chats too. We appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, guys.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, here's the link to the thing that I'm doing, my meal train. If you want to bring meals or whatever, or if you can't, you can send money and I can have somebody pick up a meal. But yeah, the support's been great. I love y'all. I'll be back. Make sure you do your cancer screenings, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, exactly.
Because we, want you around longer. You guys want this sarcastic, ray of fucking sunshine to be around. So this is why I'm doing it. This is fine.
Very, I mean, individuals have their own way of, of expressing that type of
love.
Yeah, dude, it's hard, man. It's a difficult but not difficult topic to discuss. You know what I mean? Because we had a guest that had stage 4 cancer, and then we have you going through this stuff and all that. I'm like, it's a big event. This is serious. You know what I mean? So I'm not downplaying any of this stuff. So I'd rather have you be preventative in that method than not, and kind of be oblivious to it. Because some individuals just don't do that preventative stuff to take care of themselves, or it'll just sneak up right on them.
So I'm reading a comment here that's is it Fischel asking if any medical guidelines on meals or macronutrients. Actually, I've upped my protein this past week because protein helps your body heal. So hopefully that'll help heal with everything going on. I've also, like today, they have me fucking 2 gallons of Gatorade, so I'm going to be peeing all night. But, I guess maybe, to make sure I'm, super hydrated before the surgery. That's really the only guidelines they gave me for this.
Right. Man, well, I mean, like I said, it's out there. So you guys, you see the link inside the chats through your support. It's like, it's like I don't want to be a Debbie Downer for freaking for Valentine's Day. Hey, Bailey, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. So, hey, so Valentine's Day, is it, I mean, how big is an event for you for, you know what I mean? How big is it?
For me?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Valentine's Day really has never been a big thing for us, mainly because the boy, his birthday is tomorrow, and we just always financially, put the money towards his birthday. Like, Valentine's Day, honestly, to me, is a Hallmark holiday. I mean, it's nice to get a little gift on Valentine's Day. It's also happy DD214 Day. Congratulations to all those who have your retirement paperwork. John here, he got his DD214. He's excited, enjoying the retirement life.
That's cool.
Along with Ice here.
So my thing is that is it a big thing? I mean, because like right now there's some individuals who are just like guys are kind of like, they're guys are kind of like doing guys tonight are kind of lonely for this Valentine's Day, and the guys are, I don't want to say, do you have what do ladies do? I mean, do on Valentine's Day, do they they have a do they have plans? Do they have like a lightsaber or some they kind of just
sound effect.
Yeah, exactly. What you doing, girl? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the phone. Can you just call me back? I mean, hang on. I'm just curious. No, for real. I mean, some people don't take. Look, you have Valentine's Day, dudettes. What do you guys do for the first 364 and then Valentine's Day and then 365? Some of you individuals wondered why you don't have Valentine's, and then is it a style? It is like a traditional thing. Is it like a? I mean, do you think it's important? Do you think it's like like a tradition to have Valentine's Day for couples? Because I know some individuals. I have some friends that are full Valentine's Day and blah blah blah, and then all right, cool, and then there's some other friends that I have really freaking. Really, it's like their couple thing. It's like their relationship, and it works for them.
If it works for them, that's great. Like, honestly, I'd rather, as a couple, we focus more on more important dates that have more meaning than Valentine's Day.
But it's got to be agreed though, right? I mean, it's a.
Oh, of course, it's got to be agreed.
Yeah, it's not like.
I mean, you gotta communicate that stuff. With all relationships, you gotta communicate it. You just can't sit there and expect, your guy or gal to get you a gift. Like, well, where's my flowers? And they'll be like, well, you never told me you wanted any. Especially if they're like, well, what kind of flowers are you talking? I mean, you know what I mean? There's just little nuances of quirks that some couples have, or some couple, and like some guys don't expect anything from Valentine's Day and like to talk about, or would feel like it would be nice to have, like, what would be a guy Valentine's gift or something like that. Is there an expectation for women to get flowers, or to get, what I mean? Is there I'm looking at the expectations here. What are we looking at? Are we looking at is it a commercialized thing? Is it kind of like, do you have to get? I know some individuals would be like, oh, hey, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Shut up, Oh, it is commercialized. I mean, shit. They put Valentine's shit out like right a few days before Christmas.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Anybody who gets the individuals that freaking, how do I say that? I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I don't care. Hey, you know what? If you don't get a Valentine's Day, if you don't, there's specific holidays that you have to prep for. So, like for instance, we always talk about as soon as Labor Day, what was it? We have Halloween, and then we have when Halloween's finished, then we can go into what? Thanksgiving. You always got those individuals, just like Christmas and just like Valentine's. They pre-position the holiday too much to where it's like not even like why you even bring it up? Why even talk about like I don't know. I don't want to say it's karma that if you overdo it, like you're gonna have a bad Christmas if you prep for Christmas early. Just like the same thing with Valentine's Day. You're gonna have a bad Valentine's Day if you prep for it early. Exactly that. Now people are starting to get Easter egg shit out. Now people are like, you know what I mean? It's like Easter egg shit out, Easter stuff out.
They just need to like seriously take Valentine's and make it like a second Halloween. That's it.
Or, well, I mean, if it's done right, it should be. It's done right. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just for me. I just think it's like one of those. It's one of those personal relationship couple thing that you do, because nowadays. You throw a DM or an email at somebody, now you're going to get accused of stalking because everyone freaks the hell out now. Every time you hey, what's up? Happy Valentine's Day. You're stalking me in my DMs. This guy's a creeper. Just because they say hi. You know what I mean? It's almost like courtship is kind of fucked up nowadays. How do you do this stuff in this day and age without somebody getting mad and filing a restraining order on you because you freaking, you know what I mean? You send a card or you send flowers or something like that, or hopefully. But
you have to like blame the assholes that like fucked courtship up. That's the thing.
That's right. Bailey says Tecate. Damn right. What the fuck?
Should I send you a bouquet at Tecate for Valentine's, guys?
No, I'm just saying this like, just like the little things. Exactly. It's like some of the little things, but I was saying some of the little things that are for Valentine's Day. I mean, you see it on social media. You see girls, and you can see guys are like saying, "I don't know what the big deal is," and then you see the women saying, "I don't like Valentine's," and then you see them get pissed off when they don't get a Valentine's, or you don't get mad when they'll get mad when you freaking don't give them. Okay, you don't like Valentine's, fuck it, you're not gonna get Valentine's, and the next thing you know, what an asshole! He didn't give me Valentine's and all stuff, but didn't you just like pop all over your freaking social media on Instagram, Facebook, the Twitters, Snapchat saying that you didn't care about Valentine's Day? So then when your man doesn't, or mate, I should say, doesn't give you one, then what? It's all on you. I don't know. Just the way just my own personal thought on it is that it should, to me, I just think that it should be like one of those personal holidays, and also it should be something that's between, like you said, discussed between the couple. And if the couple says, yeah, it's okay, let's do this, or at least build a tradition for it. I've never been in a situation where I've had traditional Valentine's thing. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, that probably explains all the ex-wives.
That's messed up, dude. Really? Come on, man.
I'm just messing with you.
Everyone's like, you had me at BAH, you had me at GI Bill, you had me at TRICARE.
I mean, those are legitimate. Like, I mean, if he brought that to me on Valentine's Day, I would feel like a queen.
What if I brought you some TRICARE? What was that?
Yeah. I mean, TRICARE is paying for my new tits.
Well,
so.
I mean, okay. Well, but does that? Okay, look. So your outlook on it for Valentine's Day, it may be somebody else's out there. They may feel like you're like ruining it for other women for not talking about it or downplaying it, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know what I mean?
I guess maybe. I mean, I know I've downplayed it. I mean, that's just how it's always been with the boy's dad and I. I mean, now I am in a new relationship. And we talked about it, but for me, for Valentine's Day, don't go overboard or extravagant, but still put thought behind it. If you're to give a gift or do anything like that, like it has to come from your heart. Just don't go up to like the fucking florist and grab a bouquet of flowers and be like, "Oh, here, happy Valentine's Day." Like
Canadian Dan, are you gonna call up? We're waiting for Canadian Dan, dude.
Are we really?
Well, remember he's supposed to give us a call today after.
Oh, the truck's up there.
The truck's up there and stuff like that. Today we're gonna have We're gonna have a pretty cool guest. I know you guys saw the video.
I know. I'm excited. Like we got free fucking beer
We
this time.
got free beer. So at the top of the hour, we're gonna have a beer testing event, and with Alan Beal from the Armed Forces Brewing Company, we're gonna have an awesome discussion and talk about who's that dude again that killed Bin Laden. I like.
It's just some dude. I mean,
it's just some dude that said he did something to Bin Laden, to Osama Bin Laden. But anyways, Armed Forces Brewing Company will be here, and we're going to talk about who they are, what they're about, and MC Huya, exactly.
I'm looking for one of the posts that we made about them coming on. In the comments on this post, there was this one comment that had me like on the floor laughing. It was pretty hilarious. So,
did you see the one Osama bin Laden? Is that the one that you saw?
No, it was something else. Something shot face or. Come on, phone. Sorry, guys. Bear with me.
Can you get a shout? Of course, Heath. Happy birthday, Hunter. 20 years old, man. Pretty soon you're freaking old enough to buy beer. Old enough to buy beer.
Oh, close. Well,
so we're gonna be tasting. We're gonna be tasting the three blends. We're gonna be testing the Soldier Brewery, Seawolf beer. We're gonna have special. It's gonna be like special hops, cat shot. Mm-hmm. And so so it's Robert O'Neill. Yes, I'm just breaking balls. Everyone's like, oh, it's Robert O'Neill. Yeah, so exactly. That's who it is. It's Robert O'Neill. He's the dude. SEAL Team 6 shot Bin Laden in the face. So I'll be honest with you. It's kind of cool to sit there and have these guys come on, as opposed to reading about articles from individuals that probably don't know who they are, what they do, and what they're about.
Of course, yeah. I mean, we'll be talking to them. They'll be giving the ins and outs and just opening up, like, as to why they started brewing beer. And of course, they're also part of a nonprofit where they support, and that's where a lot of their heart and soul is. So I found that comment finally.
What's the comment say? What's it say?
It's that he missed a great opportunity. Should have named the beer company Face Shot.
Face Shot. I think there's like an OnlyFans account named Face Shot or something like that.
I mean, but still, that would be hilarious. That's where people are like on Pornhub, like, oh, Face Shot.
Yeah, it was
like, nope.
Right. Could you imagine getting a no? And then when it comes to beer or something, would you like some Face Shot brewing?
But it's hilarious. I mean,
yeah.
I like the pun. I love puns.
Yeah, I like the puns too. The puns are pretty cool. I like the one, the Osama bin Laden. I thought was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, Bin Laden.
Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna be doing some beer tasting. We're gonna be all snooty because that's like the thing to do is like indubitably smashing. We're gonna be trying some beer out and
not only did they send us beer, they sent us. I mean, I got some swag. I don't know about you though, Ice.
Yeah, I got swag. I got koozies. I got freaking coins, stickers.
Stickers.
I got a Hey You card from freaking Huya, MC Huya, Robert O'Neill. You know what I mean? I got we got hooked up, and with beer inside too.
I mean, like challenge coins.
Yeah, I got coins and everything. Yep.
Now I need a challenge coin holder.
Exactly. So, I think it's pretty cool. They're going to come on and talk about this stuff. I don't think we've ever had a beer tasting event.
No, we haven't. I mean, we've had other, guys from their breweries come on the show, and they didn't give us beer. They're fired. I'm just kidding.
What?
It happens.
We gotta fire them. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? The freaking the puns, the names, and all this other stuff. I think it's cool that they're coming on due to the fact that everyone likes to rag on freaking all the other seltzers still win. Man, I don't know, dude.
Seltzers, I'm really not big on seltzers, like the White Claws and that.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I mean, they're okay to drink in the summertime. They're not too heavy in that. But by God, before you know it, you will drink 12 of them. And because it's like malt liquor, you have the worst fucking hangover the next day.
I don't like them. I will sit there and say I'm not a seltzer drinker. I don't know what the hipness is to the you gotta drink clothes. And I don't know. Just not into. They just don't do me, man. They don't. I don't get any. I tried one. I'm like, ugh. I felt like I was drinking a Monster or something like that, or whatever. It's just all the hard seltzer type stuff. It's just. I don't know.
Well, speaking of like drinking, like last night, I made sure I bought a bottle of wine from. It's called 19 Crimes, but they have Snoop on some of their bottles.
What?
You've never heard of that?
No.
So look up 19 Crimes, guys, and they have criminals like from like back in the day in the history of each different type of wine. Of course, we all know that at one point Snoop was a criminal. However, if you download a special app, the wine bottle's upstairs. This app, you take your phone and you put it like towards the wine bottle, and like the app, like the picture starts talking and tells you the whole story about their crime.
Oh wow! So Snoop,
that's pretty cool.
So Snoop goes on there and says drizzled, on the hizzle.
Yes, he said like it's all Snoop style.
Everyone got there was some photos and video out there during the Super Bowl of him smoking weed, and
what, during halftime?
Before he went on halftime.
And what? I mean, what's wrong with that? Like
Well, first off, I thought it was. Isn't it legal to smoke the weed in?
It is. I mean, he probably has a medical card. I mean, he's getting old. He's got the arthritis now, and probably glaucoma soon.
Right. I just think it's funny because it was like a shocker, like, oh no. He smokes weed, and I'm like,
how can it be a shocker? It is like everyone knows he smokes weed.
Right, exactly. So everyone's made a big deal about it. Hang on for a second.
Well, then,
I'm gonna mess with your settings right quick because I think you're doubling.
Oh.
Yeah, hang on.
I thought we fixed this.
No, we are fixing it.
No, I thought we were good.
Let me see.
So okay, well he's messing with.
Oh shit. I think I cut her off. Oh no. Uh-oh. She froze. Uh-oh. Oh, my bad. Did I mess this up or something like that? Oh no. Old guy with tech. Boomer. She's probably talking right now and not even realizing. Yeah, exactly that. It's Snoop. Leave it. Oh man, I'm sorry, Mom. Let me get you back on here. It's not an epic fail. I'll bring her back. It's easy. Hang on. Watch this. This is how technology is fascinating. Hang on. My system was telling me that she was echoing and doubling, so I'm like, okay, cool. Let me kill out the double, and then the next thing you know, she finally silence. Oh shoot, she's gonna get mad at me. Boomer alert, exactly. Boomer alert. Uh-oh, hang on. Shh, quiet. She's gonna call back. Shh. People are gonna be like, what's going on in this podcast? Why is this old dude whistling and stuff like that? Yeah, leave it be. Be. I love it. Thank you guys for the comments. Boomer alert. Okay, go ahead. Now can she call back? Can she? Oops. Hang on. Let me get this up. That's what she said. Hang on. It's all right, man. We do this shit on the fly. We're good. Are you gonna call back? Call back, mom. Call back, mom. Hang on. You can call back? There you go. Hang on. Exactly that, man. Well, she's probably been talking the whole time and not even realizing that she's been talking by herself all the time. You can she's not answering. Let me get that frozen pick. Oops. Yeah, exactly that. We're waiting for Denim Dan, Denim Dave, Canadian Dave. You give us a call, man. So we got a status on what's going on with this freaking trucking thing, the trucks. Because right now, Canada has issued emergency powers. As in, the Prime Minister has invoked emergency powers, and so she's there. It's a fake out. No, I'm serious, dude. She's not here. She's still talking. Hang on, let me see. Let me see here. Anyways, so Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has invoked emergency powers, and he, I guess we don't know what that means, and so supposedly that's supposed to mean something. I guess they're going to start canceling insurances, canceling licenses, and stuff like that, and all that. So let's almost confess. I'm 50 and I'm 45 and I'm a boomer. See, I'm saying it's not that boomer term. I don't like it. Just say you're old, not boomer. You don't have to say you're old, but just, that to me is like a term. I think you're like, if you're 45, aren't you like Gen X or something like that? Yeah, exactly. See? So right now we're going to wait for mom to call back. I don't know what's going on. Justin Castro Trudeau. Anyways, so emergency powers has been enacted. Exactly that, Gen X. And so everyone's making a big deal. They're not calling the Canadian Freedom Convoy. They're saying it's an insurrection type event. They say it's seditious and all that. I'm thinking, dude, really? They're really trying to play that word out on that? Can protest, some people are asking questions, could those same type of protests with the truckers happen here? If our truckers did that, what would happen? Do you think that we would be how do I say this? Do you think our I don't know, what do you think our cops would do? Do you think the cops would do anything to any of our truckers? I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, we would be fucked. Yeah, John. I'm gonna tell you what, man. It's really the media, exactly that cause. The media is now causing to be anything that has to do with something that has to say with freedom. Immediately, everyone likes to say you're freaking a seditionist. Everyone likes to say you're an insurrectionist. I've not seen. I don't think there's been any evidence. You can send pictures of what you think all you want, but I've not seen any evidence of the truck drivers smashing buildings. Not seen any evidence of truck drivers fighting with the cops. As a matter of fact, during the Super Bowl victory last night, I'm not even seeing. There was more violence at the Super Bowl celebration yesterday in L.A. than there was during this whole freaking the last week or so, 2 weeks of the Freedom Truckers. So, yeah, they're real. Yeah, exactly. Since when did peaceful protest become an insurrection? When the media says it is. When there's individuals that are scared. The conservative media, exactly that. The conservative media and the freaking liberal media now are just freaking worthless to report whatever hypeness to scare everybody for each other's agenda. Nobody wants to admit that. Nobody wants to admit that at all. But I think it is. I think that the liberal media has anything that has to do with a threat to them immediately becomes an insurrection thing or you're a seditionist type of thing. But then when it comes to their messaging and their method of media, then it becomes oh no, we're just trying to do what's good for you. Then that's freedom of speech or whatever. It's almost like freaking the media, the White House asking Spotify to regulate Joe Rogan or to tell Joe Rogan what he needs to do or he needs to be deplatformed. Somebody said that Neil Young is back on Spotify. Is that true? I mean, I don't know if that's a fact or not. But supposedly Neil Young is back. Matter of fact, let me just do this right now. Let me open up. Let me open up a Spotify. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not on there, but I want to see some proof of the Neil Youngus to see if he's on here. And nope. Let me see, Spotify, Neil Young. Because if he is back on, I'm gonna be like, dude, why you crying? You know what I mean? So that's why I like SoundCloud. He is back on there. Okay, and we could drop some links in the chats, and I'll fucking look for it. Unless somebody ball up his music. So, anywho, so I think we got Mom back. Welcome back. Okay, she's like struggling and stumbling a lot, making a bunch of noise. I'm not showing the damage and the screaming and the stuff that she's doing right now. So hang on, I have you muted, Mom, so you can cuss and scream all you want, and no one's gonna hear you. So, can you hear the struggles? Can you hear the struggles? Anyways, so is Neil Young back on Spotify? Do we have proof of him being back on? Let me everyone Googleize it and find out, is he back on there? I think it's kind of hypocritical if he says, "Hey, I need to get off of this and pull me off of my stuff." Okay, you good? I can still hear you. Yeah, the audience can't hear you, but I can hear you because you're making a whole hell of a noise. That's why. So, no, it's okay. It's okay. We're about ready to go into break in a few minutes anyway. So, anyways, let's see. Is Neil Young on Spotify? Oh! Hang on. There we go. Would you stop moving around? Hang on. I'm trying to get your camera. Stop making faces. Trying to get the camera on here on ya. There you go. Oh, hey, hang on. Hey, we're gonna take a break right quick, and so everybody kind of chill out, and we'll be right back. So shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Right.
attack. I've got my boots and got my ammo in my 50-pound sack. Boys headed to war in this world unknown. The only peace of mind I've got are these letters from home. Another day attack. I've tried to talk and tell you about it, but it ain't the same. All these thoughts that run through my head, well, they can't be tamed. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here in Kandahar. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here. We ain't far from Kandahar.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects and mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Beer. Can I come on? We're game, dude. We're ready to go. And this is whoo, Ben, this is an honor to have you from Armed Forces Brewing Company, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So are you having a good I was gonna say Halloween. you having a good Valentine's Day?
You know what? I'm with you people right here having a beer.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this is awesome. So yes, it's a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you tell me about it. So real quick, tell us about Armed Forces. I mean, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. You see social media how they like to jab on veterans to start anything, whether it be a T-shirt company, whether it be a coffee company, whether it be a beer company. I mean, there's going to be individuals that are going to razz you a little bit about it. So I just think it's funny that actually it's not funny. I just think it's cool because I've never heard of a veteran. I guess you'd say heavy veteran promoted. So tell us about your brewing company.
Well, it started. I'm in Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Naval Academy. And I come from a military family, from practically all the branches. I didn't serve myself, but my grandfather was in the Navy during World War II, and my dad was in the Air Force, brother in the Air Force. Got a couple uncles that are Marines, and been around the military community and loved beer. I had two of my partners lived in the Washington, D.C. area. And they came to Annapolis a lot on the weekends. A lot of people come and enjoy the bay and hang out downtown and go to restaurants, but they didn't really have a big beer scene here in Annapolis. And these two partners that I have, Amit Rapani and Jason Bailey, they're like beer aficionados. They're millennials, and they would fly all over the country to all these brewery openings. And it just kind of clicked. How come there's no brewing company or any beers that really tribute the Navy in such a Navy town like Annapolis?
Right.
And I was consulting I was doing a bar rescue in Washington, D.C. And I ran into them, and they said, "Hey, we think we have a good idea for a military tribute brewing company. You know, it's just an idea. We don't know what to do with it. Can you help us?" And I had never been to Annapolis, and I pulled in and took a look at the Naval Academy, and kind of the lights went off and the thunder roared and the lightning struck, and I started developing the concept. We led with Seawolf Brewery, which is our sea services brand that makes tribute beers for the Navy and Coast Guard. And I wanted to test market this, so I put kind of the concept out on social media, and before you know it, it was just taken off on social media. And then, you know, soldiers were saying, "Where's our beer?" and airmen were chiming in, "Where's our beer?" and Marines, "Where's our beer?" And it kind of morphed into Armed Forces Brewing Company, and we've got 4 other brands underneath there to make tribute beers for practically each branch. Seawolf for the Sea Services, Soldier for the Army, Airman for the Air Force, and Jarhead for the Marines.
So what about Coast Guard?
Well, they're in the Sea Services in the Seawolf section.
Yeah,
we're going to make tribute beers for them as well.
I'm about to say some coasty beer, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Good. I was just going to say the beers were within the brand, say like Seawolf Brewery. You know, we're making beers that tribute the service in the branch. Like Cat Shot is a tribute to aircraft carrier personnel and naval aviators. Special Hops is a tribute to the SEALs. We had the Seabees and the Snipes and the Gators and everybody come, where's our beer? Where's our beer? So
you know, I have members of the Space Force asking me where the hell their beer is at too.
We got to make one of those too.
I just want to highlight this right here. I think this Soldier Brewery, I think would be an awesome emblem for a freaking for the cavalry. I've never seen a mix. It's like half. It's half cav, half infantry. I mean, I think this would be an awesome. You paying attention, Cav? You paying attention, Fort Benning? Look at that. That looks pretty cool. It's a straight saber, not really a sword, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, I think this is you got everybody already talking shit. Hey, we got free beer. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all in chats can go ahead and keep talking crap. We got free beer. So we posted a commercial earlier, and what was the name of that blend that's coming out?
We just launched a commercial yesterday online, and we've created a beer called Preamble, We the People. It's a light session lager, so it's a very light beer, and got a very patriotic messaging to it. And that launches on President's Day out into stores in Virginia and Maryland. And you can get it online right now, and it ships to about 46 states around the country. We've got online ordering right now because we're scaling distribution into all these states. We're going into Florida and Texas and Pennsylvania and New Jersey and making our way.
I hope I'm
around. Where?
Ohio.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, everywhere.
And is it tell us how, I remember seeing something sponsored. You guys had something like Be Part of Us or something like that. What's the angle of that? I mean, are you guys asking for some buy-in?
We are. We launched what they call an SEC Regulation A public stock offering. You can invest in our company, and it's kind of like crowdfunding, but you're actually buying real stock, but you're getting perks along with that. And we wanted to reach out to the military community and build an army of people involved in the company and that are also our brand ambassadors. So we've got over 2,500 investors in the company right now. 65% of those are veterans, and they've come from all over the country to join the company, and we're building that up. We're raising capital to go and actually acquire an existing brewing facility on the East Coast.
Okay, I was about ready to ask. Somebody asked that question too? Is this a pre-existing brew, or is this a whole new brewing company?
So we launched in December of 2017 during the Military Bowl. We launched Special Hops Ipa. My partner and our brewmaster is a guy named Bob Ruprecht. He's a legacy brewer in the state of Maryland. He's won the Maryland Governor's Cup for brewing excellence. So he's ran several breweries. One was a regional size brewery, and he's just a great brewmaster, making real straightforward craft beer. And these are our proprietary recipes, but we're contract brewing through a place called New Realm Brewery down in Virginia Beach and Three Daughters Brewing Company down in St. Petersburg, Florida. So once we acquire a brewing facility, we'll be able to go in and start operating ourselves and really scale production and scale distribution across the country.
So when did you guys when did you guys actually start though? Like, when was your first, hey, this is when we're kicking it off? I mean, do you have a time, like any specific? In other words, is there like a milestone during the year that you, like, where were you when Armed Forces Brewing Company started?
Yeah, like I said, we launched our first beer, Special Hops, during the Military Bowl in 2017. 2017.
Yeah.
Navy played Virginia during that game, and we had a launch party at some local package stores, and then the Navy Exchange in Annapolis picked our beers up. They liked our brand, and that was October 13th of 2018 when we launched at the Navy Exchange here, and we were the #1 selling craft beer for the month of October, and always in the top 25 out of 300 plus craft SKUs on the shelves. So that was really a milestone for us, and then we gradually started scaling distribution down to Virginia. So we're in Navy Exchange stores, Afbc, Total Wines, and we've got distribution to Texas now, and H-E-B Supermarkets there has picked up our Preamble beer. That's going on the shelves Memorial Day this year.
Awesome. And is it were the exchanges pretty, obviously, just by what you're telling me right now? So the exchanges have been pretty open to this to license and to sell, right? I mean, they're
Yep. When we go into a state, we literally call Navy Exchange home office, and they flip the switch on for the package store managers to put our beer on the shelves there.
Somebody asked, are you going into hard spirits?
No, we're doing some collaborations, like on a bourbon stout, and we'll do some collaborations with some other veteran-owned spirits companies, but I don't think we'll be distilling for a while. We're going to be concentrating on our beer portfolio.
No, I hear you. That's just awesome. And everyone's like in the chat saying, I'm going to be on the lookout for this. So real quick, I have not touched. I mean, I'm a beer aficionado. I have a specific taste. Hang on, let me pop this one up over here. And the one.
What's your favorite style, Ice?
I like a clear a light lager, like freaking Tecate. How it's not too stout, not too dark. I don't mind a Hefeweizen though. I do love Hefeweizen. It feels like you're drinking a loaf of bread though. You know, once you're done, you can only eat so much unless you know what I mean. Unless you freaking pound some shots along with it, you'll get. Oh man, when I was stationed in Germany, you'll get fat just drinking Hefeweizen. It's just unreal. So I'm more of a clear lager, and I say clear. It's like, oh, so you like drinking piss water? I'm like, no, there's a specific taste of beer that I like, and also when it comes to when you're eating too, because I like to drink Tecate when I'm eating wings or something like that, or I don't know, eating salty chips, and just something about that type of beer is good. You know what I mean? So
it's refreshing.
Yeah. Not only that, but it just I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's not like I mean, we're not going to get in trouble for talking crap about other beers. So I mean, it's not like Ice House or Schlitz or something like that. You're like getting a fucking headache after you've only eaten you drank like two, and you're like, oh my god, why is my head pounding? You know, you got to drink you got to drink water or something like that. Well, just to hydrate. So right now I'm cracking open this Soldier Brewer. Dude, I'm digging this freaking. I'm digging this freaking. The emblem.
The Beat Navy.
Yeah, the emblem's badass. I just like.
It's good.
Yeah,
you can the labels. We have a Beat Army and a Beat Navy. This is our Oktoberfest style beer.
Yeah,
that's great.
The Golden Lager.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And every year, like Navy and Army, they re-engineer their uniforms with different colors and different styles.
Right, exactly.
We're gonna do the same thing with the label.
Oh,
every year we'll have a different
that's great.
label. Yeah.
I got too much head on this one, but yeah, I can. Oops, I'm sitting there talking. I'm sure I'm not pouring all over myself at the same time along my equipment. So let me give it a taste here. Ooh, yeah, it's almost like a Pils,
like an amber,
like a German pill. Yeah, like a German Pils. Yeah, it's pretty good. Wow. So. Hang on, let me open up the Soldier Brewery tab. I'm sitting there, I got all these tabs open and everything. Yes, I'm over 21. And everyone's like, "You're 21." So while we're talking, is the ground. This is the ground pounder beer, dude. I'm telling you, I'm going to, and this is only for story's sake. I'm not stealing this. I don't want you to get upset thinking that I'm trying to take your emblems, but this is just a badass emblem, bro. I'm telling you, this is. I'm sorry, Alan. I got to throw this up. Hang on. Let me throw these story graphics.
We have a beer under the Soldier Brewery brand that's called Ground Pounder coming out.
Yeah.
By the way,
Nice.
just so you know.
Yeah, dude. This is I think, and I'm gonna send this to some of my cavalry friends. That I think we should. I think this should be the new cav symbol, man. This should be the new cavalry symbol. So I'm gonna take our cameras off and just show mine, but I'm gonna show the emblem right now. That freaking emblem is badass. I'll be honest with you, man. I could see, that. What do you think, cav guys, scouts, cav dudes, cav people, Stetson wearing individuals? Yeah, I think, dude, that's just a badass emblem. I know that I'm stuck on that emblem. I'm sorry. Anyways, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's the little things.
It just looks pretty fucking cool. That is really badass.
It is.
I would definitely say that should be the cavalry symbol right there, straight up. That should be the new cav symbol. Straight up. Yep. Everyone else yep, exactly. Everyone's approving. All the fans are loving that emblem, man. That's awesome.
I do have a couple of questions. Are you guys going to have like a stout or like an amber bock or anything like that in the future?
We are. Yeah, we got a whole beer portfolio we're working on. Stout, coffee porter. There's a whole bunch of different styles that are coming out. Bob Ruprecht, our chief brewing officer, has got like the Mac Daddy bells and whistles home brewing system in his house, and complete with his own little lab. And he's engineering recipes. He's been engineering recipes for years down there. And I've already had the coffee porter that we're going to do, and it is absolutely awesome. But we do definitely have a couple stouts coming out. Actually, we're going to do an American stout and then probably a bourbon aged stout of some kind. Yeah.
Are you guys doing any other flavored ones? Somebody's asking about strawberry ales or something like that.
We have test marketed a red ale. Haven't really got any real fruity beers in the portfolio yet in development, but once we get our own brewing facility, we'll be brewing all sorts of different beers. We're planning on growing this into a chain of tap rooms as well.
That was going to be my next question. Are you guys going to have open, I don't want to say franchise tap rooms? Can you have a bar attached to it and all that? Is that the plan?
Sure.
Or so basically I can walk in and do flights of each individual beer or whatever I want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I would like to go to Armed Forces Brewing Company, walk in, sit down, eat some freaking pretzels, and you know what I mean. I think not realizing that. I mean, I'll be honest with you that I would love to see. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see something like that with some freaking military paraphernalia on the walls and all that.
Sure.
So how do you become a brand ambassador? What do you have to do for that?
Our offering, you can invest in the company. Our offering is $10 a share with 20 share buy-in, $200 to become an investor in the company and one of our brand ambassadors. And we're really hands-on. We don't just take the money and say see ya.
Right.
There's perks involved, and we have our own shareholders portal. Our shareholders get a code to the back end of our website, and every week I'm putting up an update video for our shareholders, informing them of what's going on, asking them for ideas on beers or where we should have our next event at, or there's all sorts of things that go on how we interface with our shareholders.
Now, does it have? I mean, do you guys have conferences at all or something like that, or how do you guys? I mean, I don't know if there's any proprietary stuff you can't say, but do you guys have like beer fests or conferences or something like that for it?
Yeah, we held a muster, what we call a muster event in at the Stevensville American Legion post 278 back in let's see, that was the end of August. So we're going to do some more muster events. We're planning one in Philadelphia here pretty soon. And then we have a annual shareholders event where we invite all of our shareholders to converge in one part of the country. This year we're going to hold it in Virginia. I can't say where yet, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
No worries.
So it's about a 3-hour outdoor beer tasting, food trucks, live entertainment for our shareholders, and then the general public can come in and it's a big event.
Awesome. Someone asked if you're going to do something.
We're excited.
Someone asked if are you going to do red leg like field artillery blend too? Because I guess there was some Cav upsetness. People got a little upset when I said not upset, but what about artillery?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of that when we put this out there. Like I was saying, what about our beer? What about our beer?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. We'll cover all the different services in the branch. Watch.
Right. Yeah, no, that's gonna be cool. Another question we have here. I don't know if you noticed, but we get a lot of our questions and we do feedback from the audience a lot. So it's not just me blabbing, but we always welcome the fans to shoot the shit too. Justin says,
they want to know.
Yeah, exactly. Justine said that do you have plans to collaborate with other breweries that are owned and operated by veterans as well? She has one called Tactical Brewing. I know we're not, we're here to have Armed Forces Brewing here, but I'm just wondering, do you have any plans to collaborate or at the moment?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, we're trying to collaborate and do business with other veteran-owned companies. Case in point, our preamble beer that we're putting out on President's Day. We use one hop in that, and it's called it's called a crystal hop, and it's grown by Dogstar Hops up in Michigan. They just won the Chinook Cup for hop growing excellence up there, and it's a veteran-owned company. So
okay.
we'll be doing a lot of collaborations with hopefully different veteran-owned beer companies and spirits companies, and
awesome.
Keep it in the military community.
No, I hear you. I hear it's important.
So I do have a suggestion or question. Every year, well, of course, it didn't really happen, a couple years during COVID, but like Cincinnati, we have a huge, what do you call it? Oktoberfest. Y'all need to make it down here for that. It is literally, it's the second biggest German fest or Oktoberfest in the world.
We'll be there. Matter of fact, the really cool thing is our new distributor down in Florida. We're about to launch into Manatee and Sarasota County down in Florida.
Yeah.
That same distributor owns a distributorship in your area. It's in the Cincinnati area.
See, and if you guys need a place to crash, I have a house. We'll just make it like, we'll go to Oktoberfest and then have an after party, and then WTF Nation Radio will just be like hanging out.
There you go.
Hey guys, we have an interview going on right now.
We'll
I know
be here soon.
I know you guys are I know you guys are collaborating, but we have an interview going on right now, Amy. I'm just kidding. I'm like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a good. That is a good question, because individuals. I mean, I don't like veteran business gatekeeping. If we're all gonna freaking hang out and do shit, let's all hang out and let's all do things together and. You know what I mean? Support each other in the game. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
I mean, that's the whole point. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So the one I'm tasting right now, I have open is Cat Shot, and that is that's the Seawolf brewery one. Seawolf, right there. Arg. Oh, I don't want to say Yarg, but it sounds like a pirate right there.
Yeah, we pound a lot of crabs in Maryland and drink a lot of beer while we're pounding those crabs. And this is that light lager that you can really enjoy. Yes. It's refreshing. You can drink really a lot of this as you're pounding crabs and having a great group discussion on stuff.
I'm sure conversations get pretty, I mean, come on, it's beer. I mean, who doesn't have a good conversation over beer? The whole thing is I know, and this is veteran empowered, this is veteran owned, operated, brand ambassadors and all that. You mentioned earlier you had a nonprofit too, right?
Yeah, we formed the Afbc Veterans Foundation. We just got our 501c3 status, so we're getting ready to launch that and do a lot of different events and things that we can and collaborate with other veterans nonprofits. We have a veteran homeless issue in this country and have had one for quite a while.
Yeah,
that's one thing we really want to focus on. I just really think it's pretty shameful that we have homeless veterans in this country. And, there's a lot of mental health issues that go along with that. It's a really tough problem to tackle, but it would be really, really, really powerful if a lot of different veterans groups could really get together and combine forces and go after this problem.
Oh man, I know.
I'm not seeing the unity there that I think could be there with veterans organizations. There's strength in numbers.
But here's the whole thing, like with the whole mental health issue with the VA and stuff, there is such a shortage.
Yeah.
In that aspect, finding, counselors and psychiatrists and all of that. And unfortunately, like our veterans who really need it, they're just like pushed off.
Yeah.
To figure it out on their own.
Exactly. Now is that some of the nonprofit? Some of the nonprofits that you're teaming up with. You got matter of fact, let me go back to the screen cap here, so that way we can look at them right quick. We have Heart of a Lion.
Yeah, we're actually, when we launch Preamble, We the People, we're taking a percentage of the profits from that beer for 2022 and donating to the John Daly, Major Ed Polito Heart of Lion Foundation on that, from that beer.
That's nice. I'm opening it up right now, so that way we can get the audience to look at it. John Daly's busting that beard out, man. Look at that. That's awesome.
We co-sponsored the Bone Frog Open last year,
right?
And helped raise money for that. And we've done some other golf tournaments around the country as well. We're a small, growing company and doing what we can.
Well, that's awesome. Hang on, I'm looking at some more stuff right here. And then you have also the Special Operations Transition Foundation. Can you give us this real quick synopsis?
That's Rob O'Neill's foundation, and we sponsored a couple golf tournaments with his organization.
That's pretty cool. Hang on, I'm just scrolling through. I'm just looking at this stuff right. Special Operators Transition Foundation is a nonprofit committed to helping special operations veterans transition from the military into their next career. That's pretty cool.
There's, if we could, as soon as we acquire a brewing facility and scale into states, we're going to be able to hire veterans as well. I mean, we're going to need a lot of boots on the ground salespeople. We're going to need people that can come into the brewery and work for us at the brewery,
right?
And provide training on the industry as well. So we're excited about hiring veterans as well. Our goal is to be 60 to 70% veteran employed.
Yeah, I'm looking at all this right here, and I'm just like, I think that's pretty cool. I'm most of it. Hang on, I'm just looking some other stuff right quick. This is awesome. Uncommon Grit Foundation.
Yeah, Darren McBurnett, another former Navy SEAL who's on our advisory board. The Uncommon Grit Foundation actually puts on the Bone Frog Open every year.
Oh, okay. Bone Frog Open, and that's established in 2019 to honor U.S. Navy SEALs. The annual event is about awareness, remembrance, and patriotism. That's pretty cool. I'm just looking through here. Hang on for a sec.
The Bone Frog Open, that was quite a moving experience, I got to tell you.
I bet. Wow. The Navy SEAL Foundation.
Yeah, when we launched our special hops IPA back in 2017, we did an auction. We produced a bunch of swag, from jackets to T-shirts and ball caps and all sorts of stuff, and we auctioned that stuff off and donated all the proceeds to the Navy SEAL Foundation.
It's awesome. The looking for the pillars of support: strength, resilience, and health. Education. Wow, it's they got the charity navigator on their stuff and everything. This is pretty cool. Let's see what other. Oh, and this one right here is the Marine Parents.
Yes. I still have 13 flags, little flags in my yard since August or September. To commemorate our 13 fallen from at Kabul airport. It was a needless incident, and we lost 13 American service members there and affected their families. So, we just decided to make a donation to that charity.
Speaking of those 13, so I'm also part of another organization that I volunteer for their their marketing, and we focus on the area of Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana, and we have a car show every year where we honor someone who has fallen in the line of duty, where it's police, fire, EMS, military, and this year we are doing 2 of the 13, one's from Ohio, one from Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
And mainly just because how everything pretty much went down, we want to show that our love and support, we will not forget. We do not want to forget. And we're also like sad and upset on how this happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I knew one of the kids who was killed, the PSYOP kid that was killed, Ryan Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a shock I didn't know him. I knew of him. I knew, met him and all that, but I just never, never got personal with him. But still, it was just 1 minute you're talking to the kid, 1 minute you're, and then the next thing you know, that's it. You know what I mean? That you hear the story, and then you're seeing how everyone's like no really doing any accountability for it, or no one's ever.
No.
They're not just talking about it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, we didn't see it coming. I'm like, I think the entire planet saw it coming, and it just blows my mind. It's sad as hell. You know what I mean? It's just that we got into that, we were finishing up that operation, I guess you'd say, we joke around and call it an Infinity War, but that was like the last. That was the last event of Afghanistan that left a pretty serious mark. And it's just like you said, man. It's just sad. It's just freaking. I mean, not to kill the mood, but I'm just saying. What better time to? Who doesn't drink beer and commit? And toast one. As a matter of fact, toast one up for your comrades, fallen brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? I mean, 13 individuals lost. So,
needless.
Yeah, needlessly, exactly.
I don't just say needless, and it's still.
It's
like you were talking about the emotions.
Right.
They're still there.
I'm
they're going to
trying to not cry right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm pissed. I get pissed. To me, it's an emotional. I mean, I get pissed. I'm like thinking,
Yeah.
You know, these young, all these kids, man, these young lives.
And you see the one she's holding a baby, and you're just like,
yeah, exactly. So the special hops, as you said, is this which one is your like freaking your how do I say this? Your flagship beer, I guess you'd say, or that's Navy speak, right? Flagship, which is the main beer. Is it the special hops?
The IPA?
Man, I'll tell you what. Our best seller is actually the Cat Shot, but the special hops is such a close second. The special hops IPA was also the number one selling IPA in the Navy exchange stores that we were in.
Nice.
And it's not, Bob and I were at a Navy tailgate party, and I had an IPA in my hand, and we get comments about IPAs all the time. Everybody in the country's made a damn IPA. They probably made 5 IPAs.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone, that's what was laughing about some of the commenters about your company, is they're like, here we go, here's another IPA, blah, 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 just like another t-shirt company. I'm like, hey, give them a chance. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So we're at this Navy tailgate, and I'm drinking an IPA. I'm not going to say which one. And I was just like, gosh, I can't enjoy this. I can only drink. I'm sipping on it because I can only drink one.
Right.
Because it's really hoppy in your face.
Yeah, it is.
And I looked at Bob and I said, Bob, you got to brew us an IPA that is, that we can repeat. Drink a couple of them and actually enjoy them without it, smacking you around. And he did just that. This is not.
Honestly, I've had my fair share of IPAs, and this IPA is actually, it's enjoyable. It's not like, whoa. I would drink a few more after this if I could, but so yeah, it's a great IPA.
And we taste tested it a lot at the Navy exchange stores we were in, and people are like, no, I don't like IPAs. I don't want IPAs. I said, well, just try this one real quick.
Right.
You wouldn't believe the conversion rate.
I was about to say,
oh my gosh, that's actually.
It's like, shut up. Yeah, you're getting freaking free beer. I mean, if someone says, hey, you want to taste this beer, I'm gonna freaking taste it. I'm like, let me taste it. Holy crap. Now the process of brewing is it like? I have a friend who's into brewing, and I was kind of like, wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, how does that whole process of brewing work? I mean, we've had other guests talk about, but you guys do it. I mean, is there a standard market? I mean, I was to say standard. It's almost like a normal SOP of how everybody does brewing. Is it the same? Is it just a mixture of ingredients, or how does that work?
That's where you get into the talent of your brewmaster.
That's what I thought.
It's an art form. It really is an art form. Home brewing is so big now too. People are buying home brewing kits and learning how to home brew in their house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a brewmaster. Bob's our brewmaster, and I mean, what do you call them? Alchemists?
Yes. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
exactly. They are literally they're like literally alchemists. I mean,
there's a special talent that goes along with that, and knowing your ingredients. Bob is a hops expert as well. He has worked with hops from all over the world, and using hops from all over the world in beers, in beer brewing. I don't know how he does it, but every time we've challenged him to make a beer in a different style, he's just he's come out on top for us. Like the Cat Shot is an American craft lager. He's got a process. I don't know the secret or anything like that, but he uses corn in the brewing process, which adds just a touch of sweetness to the beer and takes away the bite.
I don't want to. Now these beers that we're drinking, what's the What's the alcohol content of these things? I don't even pay attention to that.
I think Cat Shot is about 5.3, I think. Let me see on the can here.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
5.5, 5.3. Yeah, 5.1. And then Special Hops is 6.7. This one will sneak up on you.
I was about to say, I had a light dinner tonight, and I'm it's like some.
So we're kind of speaking of alcohol content.
Yeah.
With your beers, I mean, in a lot of places that I've gone to, I'm trying not to sneeze right now. There's an international bitterness unit. So with that, are you IBU. So are you going to start including that on your labels? Because we all know, like, the lower the number, it's not that bitter, all the way up to 100. You're just like bitter beer face. What's your plan with that? With Armed Forces?
Once we get our own brewing facility and we have our own lab there, that's where we can start putting the ingredients and things on our beer labels right here.
Okay.
Like we couldn't call our preamble We the People beer, we couldn't call it a light beer because we couldn't put those ingredients on there because they have to be tested and certified by a lab. Once we do that, then we'll be able to put those on the cans.
Dude, I want to eat some pretzels right now, man. These are some good. This is like these beers make you want to snack, man. I should have brought some chips in here or something, man. Holy crap, these are good.
But we'll have those stats on our website.
Okay.
Now, are you guys planning on entering some of these beers in the beer competitions like they have in Munich? I'm sorry, everyone's dropping some Beer Fest quotes in there, so I was just like wondering, are you guys planning on competing some of these blends?
That'll be up to Bob. We just want to make really great craft beer and get it out to everybody. We'll do some festivals and things like that. Bob is had his beers in a lot of festivals around the state of Maryland, and there's I think with us getting out of COVID,
right,
the country pulling out of the COVID pandemic, we're going to get back to a lot of great beer festivals, and we'll get involved in a lot of those. It's been 2 years of not being able to do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Bro,
yeah,
you ain't lying, man. It is like, man, I would love just to participate in a beer event with you guys or hanging out. You know what I mean?
I have one last question.
Oh, go ahead, Amy. Ask away.
I know I'm not that one person like you. Okay, they will not shut up. So with the whole investment, so anybody can invest.
Yes.
Or do you have to have a DD-214 or anything else like that?
You do not. You do not have to be an accredited investor to invest in this company. This was a program that was set up by the government back in 2012 for small businesses like ours and the general public who might not be an accredited investor. You might not have the personal wealth to invest in a company you invest in. So anybody can.
Good to know. I'll set some money aside.
There you go.
Okay, so
we'd love to have you.
So how did you get everybody to speak for your beer company? How did you? I mean, you got Robert O'Neill, man. You got MC Hooyah. You got the man that shot Bin Laden in the face. We even had some people comment about you guys should come out with a new lager, Osama face shot. What was another one? Was Osama bin Lager, or something like that. How did you get him?
Well, all I can say is May 2nd is coming.
Oh.
And you never know what might pop out on the market.
Oh, there you go, man. You better
keep watching.
Okay. You guys are more than welcome to come on and shoot the shit. I was expecting a surprise appearance by him, by the way. I was gonna be like, is he gonna come on here or whatever?
I wish he should. I actually stalked him on Twitter. That's how I got him involved in the company for about a year. I kept sending him messages on Twitter or tagging him in tweets, going, "Hey, look at me, look at this beer. It's called Special Hops. It's a tribute to SEALs."
Yeah, no, I'm serious. It's like somebody just like said, beer and alcohol is bipartisan and universal. You know what I mean? You can enjoy brews or everybody, and you will sit there and shoot the shit. Man, you can drink 4 or 5 beers and forget what somebody said to even remember what the argument was about. If you guys get you know what I mean? I don't know. I just think it's kind of like freaking. This is good shit. This is to have veterans come out. I was just curious on how you got him because, he's really been in the news on other stuff, and so it was kind of funny when I saw him in his video when his first promo video came out, and I was just like, oh man, this is the same guy. Man, is he gonna have a surprise appearance? Come on, man, we can't wait to get it, just to shoot the shit because, I think it's important that we have I don't want to say the war's waning down because we're talking about Ukraine coming up, but I just think with a lot of veterans that are slowing down, I think things like this kind of
getting like
kind of
I don't want to say tossed to the side, but I don't want to say forgetting about, just not as, I don't know.
No, it's not that veterans are forgotten. It's just like now we have idle hands. You know what I mean? This is our time. MC Huya, he freaking, he's got things to do and he's got his stuff to do and all that stuff. And I think it's, like I said, I think every veteran should, to kind of like break out of our shell, to kind of come out of our shell.
He's come on and shoot the shit. It'll be a great time.
He's on a book tour right now with Dakota Meyer. They co-wrote a book.
Oh.
Wow.
So they're making the circuit right now. As a matter of fact, I think he's done about 8 cities in 10 days or something like that. And, Rob does a lot of speaking engagements too. And I got to tell you, knowing him for the last year and a half, 2 years that I have, I've been to several of those speaking engagements, and I've been to a lot of different speaking engagements and book signings and things like that. But I'll tell you what, that man stands there and signs books and talks to people until midnight or whenever the line ends. You know what I mean? He really loves America and Americans, and it's amazing.
I mean, with that, we would get in contact with him and have him on the show because we're like American as it gets with veteran radio, with what we do. Hell, Dakota can join him too, and they can talk about their book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, dude. Tell him to come on and I
will be the conduit to that.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hercules.
I will be the conduit to that.
No, that's
with some beer. We'll have some beer.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
We'll just throw your name in. Hey, Alan said it was cool to talk to you guys about some book, and then have you come on and then shoot the shit. No, like I said, it's important to have veterans tell their story, or at least, he's a brand ambassador too. He can, he's a highly requested. Exactly that. Somebody just said in the chats, he's a highly requested public speaker. So it's not like, it's not like everybody knows who he is. You know what I mean? We know who he is. So.
We have another great veteran advisor on our board as well, and that's Lieutenant Colonel Scott Mann.
Yes, we've
worked with him.
Yep, he's been a guest before. He's going to come back.
He's an incredible dude too.
Yeah, Scott's going to come back and shoot the breeze with us in an upcoming show. But he's been on with us, and we've premiered his movie Last Out on.
Yeah. Oh, jeez,
bro.
Was that powerful or what?
Yeah. It hits you in the feels, like you're sitting there, you're like.
I met Scott in Fayetteville, and we had a Fort Bragg showing, and it was, there was not a dry eye in the room. There was discussions afterwards, and literally just, it's like how this is not. It's shot in the style of Hamilton, and
yeah.
I think a movie. I think a movie should be done of this. This is. It's genius. I can't wait for him to come back. He's going to come back on again to shoot the breeze about Task Force Pineapple. And bro, damn, it is. This is some like Amy said, this is powerful. Oh, there's a question about, are you guys going to do a femvet beer? Are you guys going to do something for our ladies, our powerful women in the veteran community?
Absolutely, and I can't say. I can't tell you.
I know. I'm sorry.
I can't divulge any of the details.
Exactly, because you're gonna have MC Hooyah come after you and shit if you like reveal some stuff.
And we have, like I said, we have a lot of different beers in development in the portfolio that we're gonna produce.
Right.
And I do want to say we're gonna do a non-alcoholic beer as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. As long as it tastes like freaking dude, this
has brought that process along, and you're starting to see actual zero alcohol content beers being made.
Right. No, I'm just saying that if you base it off a cat shot and make it non-alcoholic, because this is some, like you said, this is some good tasting beer. This is some gourmet shit.
It is. I mean, it's literally like your all-American lager with cat shot.
It is. It is.
Good. Glad you like it.
Yeah. So
awesome.
if I'm going to give you a WTF Nation rating, I would say Cat Shot, Soldier Brewery, and then Special Hops would be my tiered level of tasting. Only because, like I said, I like Tecate. It's a light lager, and so it's like this right here is like perfect. There's some.
You're gonna like Preamble then. Ice.
Oh, awesome! I can't wait, man. You should.
You're gonna like Preamble.
I do. Again, and I do appreciate the swag, man. I didn't expect. I was expecting. Yeah, exactly. A 6-pack of some koozies and
some coins.
Like,
literally,
stickers.
These coins are beautiful.
You know, you're the first ones to get the challenge coins. Did
really?
You know that?
No, man.
You guys are the first ones.
That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
Like the coins, they're beautiful. Honestly,
they are.
Like
gorgeous.
I need to get a fucking holder now for all my coins. But
yeah, we just got those in, and I was like, we gotta get them some challenge coins too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, look at this one. Like, look, hold on.
It's the Cav one, right? Yeah.
Yes, but it's sparkly.
You're gonna have to point it down a little bit. Yeah, turn it because it's matching the background.
Yeah, I mean, like each side is just.
And I'm sorry, I don't drink beer much, so if you have to pardon me if I step away from the mic because I'm like, it's gassy, man. That's what I'm talking about. This is like good brew. When it's good brew, gassy, it's some it survived the freaking mail. You know what I mean?
I mean, and then, like all these stickers.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have so there are some blends that is it proper to say blend like coffee or something like that? What is it? Flavor? What do you call it? Blend? What's the proper nomenclature?
Wow.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to have brewies come after me and say, yeah, you better shut up with that proper nomenclature. You're not saying it right. You know. You know what I mean? Is it brew, blend, or whatever? Okay, so people are saying in the chats it's brew. So you have unannounced brews coming up, then tiered out to specific timelines, right? So you have
a flavor collaboration.
There you go. There you go.
Joint flavor. What's the word I want to use?
So it's almost like a JBOTF, a Joint Beer Operations Task Force. How about that?
There you something like that,
yeah. Exactly. Joint Brew Task Force. There you go. A JBOTF.
Yeah.
I do kind of have one question, like with the Marine Corps. Are you going to like come up with like some sort of special like crayon brew or like Crayola? Like I mean, you could literally decorate it like with crayons around the beer and.
We have a Fallujah Marine on our advisory board. Lives in Arizona, and he is a super awesome dude. And yes, we have a whole beer portfolio for the Jarhead Brewery brand.
Awesome, that's awesome. No, I mean, so you said these brews that are coming out, are they Are they going to be announced just like how Preamble is? Or are they going to be on?
Well, we didn't do it for the Beat Army and Beat Navy beer because it's a seasonal. We're going to do it one time a year. you can get that beer.
Right.
But for like the cat shot and the special hops, we produced a brand video specifically for those beers, just like we did Preamble. And we'll launch one for those as well.
Awesome. That's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Well, shit, dude. I'm going to say right now, Alan, thanks so much for hanging out. I mean, this is...
It was fun. It was great.
I'm drinking some beer, and I want to eat some snacks now. And you know, this is pretty cool. I mean, you guys are doing a great thing, anyways, with Armed Forces Brewing, and obviously doing going into the nonprofit. So again, bro, we thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And Amy, we'll be thinking of you tomorrow too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So do us.
Hold on.
So do us a favor, man. On this book stuff, just you know, if you want Rob or Dakota to come back on to talk about the book stuff, like I said, be the conduit. We got no problem with that. I mean, and also some of the other blends or some of the other brews, I should say. Feel free to freaking let us know, and then or vent.
Oh, you'll get another box here in about another week and a half.
That's what I'm talking about. What?
Yeah, I gotta send you some Preamble beer.
Oh my god! I'll tell you what. If
you gotta try that beer too.
Okay, so you send us a Preamble. I will bust it open and drink it on air and say, hey, look, I just drank some AFBC. I'll be hip and call you like I'll already say AFBC or something like that. It's like,
we sponsored Navy football, and actually our special hops is a Navy Marine Corps Stadium concessions.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we can trash talk. We can trash talk with the new calf symbol too.
Yes, you can. we taste tested at the September 11th football game.
Right.
We taste tested our Preamble beer, and they drained the keg in like 20 or 30 minutes. People were grabbing my arm. This beer's awesome. Where's it? And it's our answer to Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light. Is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you have something that beats Tecate, I'm just saying, grab it. If you can have your brewmaster, I'm telling you, because I drink Tecate primarily, but I mean there's other beers that I drink too. But dude, this is some good stuff. Thanks again for hanging out, and like I said,
yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So hang on right quick, guys. We're gonna take a break, and then me and Alan are gonna shoot the shit a little bit more. And then probably eat some chips and snack a little bit, and then we'll be right back after the break. So everyone, refill your glasses, smoke them if you got them. And Alan, thanks again so much for hanging out.
Thank you, Ice. Thanks, Amy.
All right,
we'll be right back. Having me on.
Everyone, take a break. We'll see you in a sec. Stand by.
Hello, Mama. Hello, Daddy. I've got something that I've never said before. Went down south of the border. Now life, it's got a little harder for me. I fell in love with some girl. She told me that she was gonna rock my world. Now I'm stuck here with no money. Don't that just sound a little funny for you? Well, her name was Maria. She told me she was always by my side. Went home one evening. She was with another man. He tried to run and hide. I pulled out my 45. I told them that I was gonna take their life. Now I'm stuck here on the run. I don't know the animal I have become. So won't you save me? Save me! Won't you save me? Save me! Won't you save me? Save me! Won't you please put me out of my little misery? Well, I know life is short. Mom, you know I always try to do my best. Should've listened when you told me I wouldn't be caught in this mess. Gotta go now, Dad, I'm sorry. Everybody, all y'all need to know this is life, a true story. When you chase ass down in Mexico, save me, save me. Won't you save me, save me, save me, save me. Won't you please put me out of my little misery? misery. Shine my face since I made my way out west, since I've been tied to fate. Here don't hold a candle to that home I left behind. I need that southern comfort to ease my troubled mind. Yeah. You can't never go back home. I don't think they've ever lived this life I've come to know. But this'll be my resting place, no matter where I roam. So if I die before I get there, won't you send my body home? So take me back, baby, where the child in me lives and breathes. Take me back, mama, way out past New Orleans, where it's dark at night except the pale moonlight. The swan plays a perfect scene. So take me back, mama, way out past New Orleans. Well, it's been 10 long years since your sun has shined my face, since I made my way out west, since I've been tied to fate. Here don't hold a candle to that home I left behind. I need that southern comfort to ease my worried mind. So take me back, baby, where the child in me lives and breathes. Take me back, mama, way out past New Orleans, where it's dark at night except the pale moonlight. The swan plays a perfect scene. So take me back, honey, way out past New Orleans. Where the southern pride, it runs deep inside. So don't you tread on me, motherfucker. Take me back, baby, where the child in me lives and breathes. Take me back, mama, way out past New Orleans, where it's dark at night except the pale moonlight. The swan plays a perfect scene. So take me back, honey, way out past New Orleans.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much going to be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Oh, man, and we're back. Woo! Loaded. Drinking all this beer, man. This is awesome. I can't believe we don't get paid to not do this.
We're being paid in beer. That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say this is some gourmet shit, man. This is some good beer.
It is.
This is some good stuff. Welcome back to the last portion of the Monday edition. We're gonna shoot the shit some more. I hope everyone's Valentine's Day is going okay. Again, it's just so awesome to have those guys to have Alan come on and shoot the breeze. Hey, there's going to be some more working stuff doing with Armed Forces Brewing Company. Hey, man, as long as it's free beer stuff, man. I'll sign off on anything, man, as long as I got free beer. Beer gives me the giggles. I'm sorry. So it's just like beer gives me the giggles. So there's one of the things you guys don't realize. So bourbon gets me all serious and stuff like that, but beer, for some reason I get the giggles for beer. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say it's like any other type of herbal supplement, but it just. Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get canceled for that. Can't believe I was talking about beer. But anyways, so real quick, hey, I just want to shoot the breeze about something. Let me go back to that Soldier Brewery emblem that I think should be the new Cav emblem. That's badass.
It is.
I'm sorry. That emblem looks badass. I think Cavalry Scouts should get that.
Try and put up here on my camera. Maybe.
No, it's okay. I got the emblem up.
Oh,
right
there you go.
I got the emblem up.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, I was prepared. I was prepared with the beer. I mean, look at that shit. That's baller. That is baller. Facebook froze. Is that what it is? Hang on, are we still on Facebook? Hang on. Let me see.
I mean, actually enjoy them without it, smacking you around.
No.
I mean, I do have to say, like, while you're doing that, with the golden lager, with the emblem there.
Speak up. Are you yawning? What's up with that? No yawning.
No yawning. Okay. So the Soldier Brewery. And it is literally, both of them are golden lager, and it says beat Navy and beat Army. This is awesome. This is great.
This is pretty cool. I just want to say real quick that there is it's one thing I want to laugh at, this is some like petty town shit. Okay. Oof, man, it's gassy. Ooh, lordy. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to belch on air. It's kind of rude. So our friends at the ATF.
Oh, we love them.
The ATF. I can't believe
What'd they do?
I bet somebody at the ATF was ghosted to post this stuff. Hang on.
Let me see.
So hang on. So the ATF posted this on their website and posted it on all their Facebook / Twitterage / social media. Got an ex who buys or sells illegally? We would love to meet and treat them to a Valentine's Day surprise. Isn't this some messed up shit? Isn't this like ATF? It's like this. Why? What? Whoa, hold up. You really? Somebody jilted you or something like that? Did you get ghosted? Did you not?
The ATF?
That's why I asked the question. If you look at the graphic, got an ex who buys or sells guns illegally. We would love to treat them to a Valentine's Day surprise. And they're going to shoot your dog too, right?
I mean...
Dude, this is some BS.
Just going to drink.
I'm just going to... As a matter of fact, I'm going to have another sip of this Soldier Brewery. This is some good stuff. I think when we're done with the show, I'm going to grab a bag of chips or something like that and start... Exactly that, Christopher. It appears that some disgruntled employee at the ATF was either ghosted or slid into somebody's DMs that shouldn't have and decided to go out on a social media campaign to thwart.
A very scorned baby mama will fall for that shit.
Exactly. A very.
And I know of one, and he would deserve it. So.
Dang, dude, that's kind of like damn. But think about it though. It's almost like you have to be what low type of individual to call. I don't know. That's just something. Maybe I just think differently. They don't have to call somebody like this. It's almost like somebody who is. What's up, Joe? No.
There's reasons.
It was again. If you have a beef with your ex or something like that and you're done, I don't want to deal with an ex anymore. I don't want to deal with dealing with an ex. But then all of a sudden to put that graphic up and say, "Hey, look, you got a problem with doing that? Hey, how about this? Do you have?
We'll talk about it off air.
No. I'm just saying. Do you have an ex that talks and brags about excessive force? Are you married or currently was married to a law enforcement official that was probably pushing a bit too much when it came to throttling somebody during an arrest? How about that, huh? I just think that's kind of nuts. Honestly, it's some petty town shit. You know what I mean? So, but that's just me. Hang on, somebody's sent a message about this freaking cut sheets. Oh, we gotta do we do cut sheets? God, my freaking phone is like.
Yeah, I've been slacking. I apologize.
You're about ready to get some major surgery done, so we'll.
I know, and the stress behind it, and running a business.
I know your mind. I know your mind is kind of a little distracted there. Yeah, zapped there. So,
and I appreciate with like our staff here at WTF Nation Radio, for everyone. We're all.
Oh shit! You're frozen. Oh.
We're family. Like,
okay.
You guys. I love y'all. I know I'm getting emotional.
Stop. That's why we're freezing right now. We're freezing right now because you're getting all emotional and stuff that's messing up the nets. I know what you're saying. I know what you mean.
Fucking face right now.
So hey, real quick, in a week or so. I mean, don't get me wrong. So guys, Mom is not going to be in the net because she's obviously she has major surgery about ready to happen. So you more than likely will hear bumbling idiots like myself and some other individuals. I don't want to say we're bumbling idiots, but you're probably not gonna hear from Mom on emails and stuff like that. Oh, thanks. So you're gonna hear from us. You're gonna hear from us in the Facebook chats, or you can hear on the Facebook page, or responding back to any client issues. When we say client, you are the client. You guys are the listening audience. You're the client.
That's because you're special.
That's right. Special hops. Sorry. Beer gets me giggly.
Right here.
Special hops
on the can.
Special hops. So hey,
hoppity hops.
Hoppity. On the 26th. Wait, 26th. What's happening on the 26th? Oh, we have an event going on the 26th. On-site event at the National Museum for World War II Aircraft in Colorado Springs. More to follow on that.
I wish I could go.
We're going to see some stuff. I myself will be there with our other radio partners, Military Broadcast Radio, and the H-Train Show. Joel and Rob. Already hung out with them before. Great dudes up in Castle Rock, Colorado. But on the 22nd, we're going to have Tito Ortiz, one of the most popular fighters. Tito Ortiz, legend, man. Tito Ortiz. Do you guys know who Tito? Do you know who Tito Ortiz is? Do you know?
He's on the bottle of vodka, Tito's.
Tito Ortiz.
I'm just kidding.
What?
No,
It's like one of the most popular fighters in professional mixed martial arts. And the Huntington Beach Bad Boy. He'll be joining us on Pop Culture Warrior on the 22nd. I'm excited, man, because there's some good stuff. Oh man, this is gassy. Oof. And then on the 25th, we're gonna have Joe. Oh yeah, a former UFC heavyweight champion. Exactly.
Yeah, that dude.
That dude's the dudes. Mark Liebman is gonna be returning as a guest, and he's coming out with another book. He's gonna be on with Kicking It with Cause on the 25th. Kicking It with Cause. Friday Night Freedom. God, I keep forgetting about I'm sorry, I got to get the names. I still messed that up. Friday Night Freedom with Cause. So, and the Pooks. And, of course, CQ with Tito Ortiz. And then with the Unpop Cultured Radar. At the end of the month, we're going to do an event, shared event, broadcast event. It's going to be pretty cool. You'll be seeing some of us out and about doing stuff and this. And I'm excited. So with that, again, I really want to thank Alan Beal for some good beer.
It was fun.
It was fun shooting the shit. Y'all see that short concert with some football in it? Yeah, exactly, man. That's what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. If we weren't gonna get zucked, I would freaking I would be playing some said music already of the nostalgic. I just want to say right now, Mom, best of luck tomorrow to your surgery, and again, thanks. we got the con from here. We'll try not to mess it up. We'll try not to mess up the shop, okay?
I know. Like, I'll still be around. I'll pop in like you're fucking up. I might be high. I'm like 14,
yeah, on some meds, something like that. But again, how about you drop that freaking link again?
The meal train?
The meal thingy. Drop that link in again, and that way we can drop it in link so I can pin it. I want to pin it.
I know. Y'all have been great. Y'all have been my family for a while.
Drop the link.
I'm working on it. I'm getting it. I had other shit going on my computer.
Ashley, let me see if I got the link in here already. No, I don't have the link in here already.
Hold on.
Drop the link and I'll pin it.
Ooh, you'll pin it.
Yeah. Well,
yes, fuck yeah. Anyway,
I will pin it on someone. There you go. How about that? You can't pin. Don't talk to me like that. That's mean.
I know you're my boss.
Okay, there's one. You blocked on other platforms.
What?
What happened, Les? Why you blocked on other platforms, dude? Huh. Blocked from live on Facebook for 83 days.
Well, that fucking
TikTok,
sucks.
Twitter, that sucks.
Anyways, what I want to say to the WTF Nation, I love y'all. Thanks for the support. I will see you on air again shortly with new tits without cancer.
Oh my God. Stop. It's just, I don't know, just the way you say that. I have new tits. I mean, don't get me wrong, I shouldn't say stop, but yes, I hope.
Well, I'm excited.
It just, yeah, new boobies. Anyways, hang on. Let me drop the. I'll do it myself because it's like for some reason it's not working out for me. There we go. I see it. Pinned.
But like I said, I love y'all. Thanks.
Well, again, we'll try to keep save the tatas and get new tatas to get other two tatas of excellence.
Tatas of excellence.
Tatas of excellence. Yeah, exactly. So, again, not to keep dragging this out, but wishing you the best, and keep us posted, okay?
Great, love y'all.
All right, guys. We're gonna take off, and thank you again for hanging out, and also, of course, thanks Alan for shooting the shit. So everyone, shots. See ya.
Shots.
Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
the universe and said, let's make all of this our own. He commissioned a group of soldiers, take upon their shoulders a daunting task of relentless fear to make conquest of the last frontier. Now here we are enlisted for the glory of our nation. To say that we're the best would be an under-exaggeration. Prepared for combat with an alien race, juking their asses right in the face. Space Force, Space Force, we'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. They say that they've discovered life up there on Mars, so let's blow it all to hell and then claim it for ours. We'll paint the moon red, white, and blue for no other reason than we wanted to. Oh, Jupiter, imagine what you could become. A stupid, pointless planet turned into a giant gun. And Russia, so sorry, have to burst your bubble. Be a good sport now, sit back, relax, and watch us through the bubble as we celebrate the greatness of the United Planet of America. Space Force, Space Force, we'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. Now we'll go to infinity and beyond, beyond. You'll hear our manly voices singing Space Force strong. Though critics say sound doesn't travel in space, to which we reply sound will do as we say. Oh, Captain Kirk, your achievements, though notable and fine, as far as we're concerned, this is Deep Space Mine. And big fans, but Lord Vader, step away from the lightsaber. There can only be one, of course. Space Force. Ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum, ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Space Force, Space Force, we'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.